My name is Stone Owl. My Christian name is David Sweet. I've lived in this area for a little over 30-some years, and I've been interested in Indian artifacts, Indian culture and technologies and lifeways virtually all my life. Well, I've got an adze here. This is a woodworking tool. This is how the Indians, the tool they would use to hollow out a canoe. Charring the top of a flattened log and then scraping out the charred wood like this, they would hollow a canoe. It might take several weeks to do the job, but a stone tool like this with a bit of resharpening of this blade and the draw line, the plain edge like this is universal for tools all over the world, and this is a very effective tool. This is an excellent working kind of tool. Another tool the Indians were fond of using, the tomahawk. This isn't so much a weapon, this is a kitchen tool. This is a jointing tool, a game processing tool. Corn cobs could be chopped with this. Wood could be split with this. Small game could be jointed with this. The process of making a stone tool or weapon is called flint knapping. The knapper, once he has evolved an oval preform like this, wants to put notches in it or straighten the edges or even it out and make it very sharp and even possibly create a hafting area on this piece. So, protecting his hand with a leather pad like this, he takes an antler tine and presses it like so. Now that takes these fragments off of here and pushes flakes nearly all the way across the blade itself. This is a thinning process as well as a refining process. Getting the shape nice, making the blade thin enough that it would slip between an animal's ribs, and making it nice and sharp. You just press flakes off like that. Now that flake traveled from here all the way to that edge, and you can see the length of that flake.
But thin.
In the brace. This is paper thin. But this bow and arrow is traditional in every way to the way the Algonquin Indians, the Powhatan Indians, made their bows and arrows. The turkey feathers for the fletchings, the use of sinew and rawhide, hard glue, natural plant fibers to make the bowstring, hickory wood for the bow itself. This has an effective range of about 40 yards. Things like this in the shape of this egret. Wearing this comb, making this comb in the shape of the egret brings the spirit of the egret close to the maker or the wearer. The idea here is to call the natural forces in the world around you to your aid and your benefit, to stand beside you. This is in part a recognition that we are part of a whole living organism and not apart from it. One of the reasons that I do this is for educational purposes. In the last 27 years, I've seen over 60,000 people across 5 states, at schools, at powwows and cultural events. And what I'm educating about is the culture, is a sustainable lifeway, and is a non-polluting green way of living. The stones, the clay, the pottery, the wood, the sinew, the animal parts, the things I use do not leave lasting residue that is harmful to anything whatsoever. This is a sustainable lifeway here that uses natural resources around us and respects the integrity of the universe and the environment around us.